welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? So first video of 2026 and we're transforming these horror stories, and I'll tell you why they are horror stories as we go along. Oh, they are just the worst. I don't know why our snail text letters cells get so bad. It was Christmas. So I'm using my fine 5-in-1 e-file bit from wowbao Nails as always to start taking the gel polish off the top of these, and the gel polish I'm wearing is Harsh from wowbao, of course, HEMA and TPO free, and it's kind of like a navy black with like holographic glitter in it. It's gorgeous, and this was literally one coat. Part of the reason these are horror story nails is you can see that I've left that halo of gel around the cuticle area. Oh, what's this? It's pocket lifting. So I'm going very tentatively. I'm not using the e-file on a very high speed here, by the way, guys. I've literally got it on about 16, just gently chipping away, and underneath I have got hard gel and base, quite a thick base coat underneath. So this area here, oddly enough, so my nails had really grown out over Christmas, and then on very early on the 2nd of January, my partner took me out for a really fancy dinner, and my nails were horrific, and I had 20 minutes to sort my nails before we went into London for a really fancy dinner. So they were really grown out. So what I did is I took all the gel polish off and tapered the hard gel down and just put a gel polish over the whole lot, which is why they're a really weird shape. You can see my thumb, the apex is about halfway down the nail. So yeah, some of this gel polish is sitting on natural nail and some of it's sitting on the hard gel. And you can see I keep zooming in, there's loads of, oh my God, look at all that lifting. Ooh, it's terrible, I'm so sorry. It's the worst, but I do like to be real in my videos because we are just all human, and especially us nail techs, the last people's nails in our diary that look nice are our own, always. Don't worry about that little cuticle bit there. That was from when I did these in 20 minutes and absolutely mullered my cuticles on the way round. I actually caught it with a sanding band, so it wasn't terrible. It just kind of scuffed, you know, when you get a graze. But yeah, that was from like a week ago. So decided that they've all got to come off. So I filed the hard gel right down to the base coat, pretty much everything off. And I'm wrapping these in the good old acetone and foil wraps. I've run out the wowbao ones, so onto the cheapies, but the wowbao ones are better. These ones rip, which is the worst. So I'm just using the flat scrapey edge of the wowbao cuticle pusher to take all of this off the natural nail. And you can see that there is a bit of gel polish still stuck around that halo around the cuticle end. And it's because I didn't use base coat, so some of this is staining as well. My God. You wouldn't think I was an educator, would you? Oh, I am not a walking advertisement for what I do, honestly, but tell me a nail tech that isn't the same sometimes. And like I said, like to keep it real, right? So I'm having a good old scrape. They are looking trashed. Look at that, ping. Obviously the acetone isn't going to get through that hard gel. It is only going to melt the base coat, and then usually the hard gel just lifts off from that. So they're looking pretty trashed. I'm going to go in with the pushy end to get those good old bits of skin back and lifted off of the nail plate. Look at that. They, oh my word, I didn't do any cuticle work last time other than obviously smashing the skin with look at that, poor little bit. Oh, sad times. Yeah, I didn't do anything last time. Look how crusty they are. And obviously I don't drink enough either, so my skin's pretty sensitive. It's very dry. It's not a good time. Love this loop tool. Can't remember where I got it from. It isn't a branded one. It's just a, I think it was just a cheapy one. But I love the loop tool. But also I really like the scrapey end that I used for taking the base coat off as well to do this bit. But I thought I would give this a little go, and it's a good time. Yeah, don't press too hard, guys, because you can get can scrape the nail plate. So if you do use one of these loopy tools, make sure that you're only getting the non-living tissue off the plate. Go easy on yourself. Don't be like Lisa. Just go easy. Using the flame bit now, and this is a super low speed. This is just to get that skin back and lift up to create that nice little pocket. I'm pulling all of the skin away, as you can see with my thumb. And then using that as an exfoliating bit, taking them little bits of skin off, but I'm going to go in with a ball bit as well. But yeah, a lot of the dust you're going to see are remnants of product that I've left on the nail, because I'm quite a lazy tech when it comes to my own. I'm a bit more thorough when it comes to clients, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, pulling that back, getting these little bits of skin out the way. These poor little nails, they're so trashed. Look, loads of product left on them, loads of base coat left on there. Pulling that back, lovely job. So we're not using this on the plate, we are pushing the skin back and creating that lovely pocket, and pulling the skin at the top of the proximal nail fold up so I can go in a minute with my cuticle scissors and snip that off, which I love doing. I'm obsessed with the snippings. Make sure you're only snipping the dead skin at the top. Oh, look, oh, come on. Tell me this isn't satisfying. Just tell me. You can't, can you? No, because it is. Off in a one. Using the ball bit, which is a large ball bit, slightly higher speed on this one, just to exfoliate, take off any of them little dead jaggedy bits. I've got so much hard skin around my thumbs. I'm so hard on my own hands. You see how dry my skin is? That is literally just drying it out. I'm going to need to put about a litre of oil on those afterwards. Fine sanding band, so that's a 240 grit, and I'm using this on a speed 2. You can literally see it moving round. Again, it looks like a lot of dust, but there is still a lot of product on these nails. There's still a lot of base coat on there, and that's pretty much what all the dust is. So I'm gonna whop the length down as well, because we've got some damage, and it's always on my pointer finger. On the sidewall of my pointer finger, you can see I'm pointing to it there. Look at that, always going to be damaged there because I'm really heavy, and I have a hook on my pointer finger as well. I like the shape, but I'm going to make it a little bit more round. There we go, I've taken them down. I've got quite long nail beds and quite a smile line of my hypernicum line as well, so keep them kind of rounded. They are fine for me. I'm going to give them a little scrub and a dehydrate, and then a lovely layer of Durabase. And I'm using the old Durabase. So the new Durabase is HEMA and TPO free. This one does have HEMA in it, but I really love this one, and until they stop selling it, I'm going to keep using it because it's my favourite on me. I've switched all my clients over to HEMA and TPO free just because it goes in with the rest of the products. I've taken the sticky layer off of that, cured it, all the rest of it, and I'm using hard gel in shade Howlite, which is kind of like, well, it's white, but it's kind of like a milky white. And seeing as Pantone's colour of the year for 2026 is cloud white, I thought we'd do a cloud white hidden glitter, sort of sparkly, kind of white set. I don't know, I'm trying to sell it here, come on. So over the top of my Durabase, I'm adding a thin-ish layer. When I teach this, I call it the gel polish layer, because I'm adding a layer as if I'm putting on a coat of gel polish. And the reason that I add this layer is so that I know when I cure it, this layer of hard gel is definitely adhered to my base. And it stops me worrying about the thicker layer not curing all the way through, which is silly because I put the thicker layer on next anyway. I don't know. In my brain, it makes sense, and this is how I was taught, so this is how I do it. But if you don't want to add this layer, then don't. It's, you know, I'm not your mum. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Satisfying, right? And I do actually really like this colour. Got a little bit of flood in there. I'm going to take that out. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Okay. Yeah, cured. Beautiful job. So, next layer. I'm going to have a slip layer, which is super thin. Now, the slip layer, guys, I don't know who out there is teaching people to cure a slip layer. If you are curing it, it's not a slip layer. The clue's in the name. Slip layer is slippery, and it's slippery so that when you put the bead on, and you walk it down like this, bead, floaty, 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 it can just melt and move. So that slip layout remains wet, you don't cure it, and it acts like a guideline as to where the gel can go. That looked like a massive bead, but actually you can see through it and it's white, so you can tell it's actually not very thick. And hard gel doesn't need to be thick. Builder gel doesn't need to be thick. I see people putting these massive blobs of builder gel on. We don't need it. We don't need it. This hard gel as well is magnificent. I'm super hard on my hands. The reason I had loads of pocket lifting and lifting is because I do 10-minute infills on myself. Gross. And yeah, I'm a problem. I know that. I'm the problem. So here we go. This is going to be about 5 minutes of luxurious floating of cloud white Howlite. This is not just any hard gel. This is cloud white Howlite. What? Hang on, wait. I've malfunctioned. Cloud white Howlite hard gel. Okay. Oh, mate. So, in with the liner down the sides to make sure that we're reinforcing them side walls, making sure we're getting it nice and close and not touching the skin. I would recommend using a brush to take that out of the side walls or cuticle area and not in fact your hand. I do have a glove on, but really don't get into that habit. Use a brush. Use a brush. I love this, so satisfying. Like, I literally did these on my own hand and it's still satisfying for me to sit and watch this. Actually loving life. Who else, let me know in the comments, who else just like loves watching other techs do nails? I love it. I'm such a big fan of watching other people do nails. Do you know what else I'm a big fan of? Really good self-leveling gel. That's what I'm a big fan of. Pull that skin away, get down them side walls. You don't have to make it perfect. If you can get your application really, really neat, super, super duper. But trust the process, because it is a refinable product. So that does mean after you cure it, and I am curing after each nail, I've just cut it out. Otherwise, there was actually an hour and 25 minutes of footage, and I don't think anyone wants to listen to me talk for that long. I've cut it down to 18 minutes for you guys. Make sure you do cure this layout one nail at a time, because otherwise by the time you've finished, it's just migrated. It will move, it will self-level into all of your creasy bits, and nobody likes that. So after I've cured all of them, I'm going to take the sticky layer off, just so that it doesn't gum up the file and we're not pushing all of that uncured gel onto the skin in dust, gumming up your files, all that kind of stuff. So again, I'm using a fine sanding band. That's a 240 grit sanding band on a speed 8, just so you know. You don't have to use the same thing, but I like it. It's not a hard file, this stuff. It's hard gel, but it isn't tough to file. If you want to do it by hand, or if you're not e-file trained, you can train with me in e-file if you like at www.lisajaneacademy.com. Come find a course, come train with me. You can hand file these, of course you can, and I do finish file them by hand, but I don't think I've left it in because, again, hours of footage. Yeah, so I've finished filed with the hand file and reshaped and dusted and scrubbed, and I'm using this diamond gel from wowbao Nails called Sirius. Sorry how dirty my bottle is, but I had used that day as well, and the gel ombre brush from wowbao as well. So with the liner, I'm just painting in a little, like, almost like a cuff, cuticle cuff. Do you remember those? Do you remember cuticle cuff nails? Do you remember those? That was a trend. That will come back. That'll be back next year, this year. Who knows? But what we're betting on. And then I'm feathering it out. Now, I don't know why I'm doing this with the liner brush, because actually you will see after I've done the last steps of this design, you can actually see the lines in the thumb, but not, in fact, in the other nails, because I used the ombre brush on these other nails, but I did not use the ombre brush on the thumb. I don't know why. I thought I was being clever. I don't know. Silly. But these diamond gels, they are superb. They're like reflective. They are super sparkly. They come in a set And they are just beautiful. I think we can buy them separately as well, but this is my favourite. I did this on my toes for my holiday, and in the sun, oh my god, it's like little diamonds. So here we go with the ombre brush. I'm trying to leave it thicker right up at the cuticle end, and then sort of pull it towards the free edge, thinning it out a little bit, just so it's kind of like a little bit of, I don't know, I was going to say snowfall, but snowfall's not purple glitter, is it? I don't know, you know what I mean. I'm ombreing it out. You know what an ombre is. If you've done nails, you do nails. Look how sparkly that is. I'm not even trying, like, I've just got a really rubbish camera. But you can see how sparkly it is. Then I'm using soft white from Wow Nails. And I'm putting one thin coat over the top. Now, the idea of this is it's kind of a hidden glitter, subtle, clean girl, cloud white, Pantone colour of the year, kind of soft, unfussy January set, right? Because we all know that after the fuss, see what I mean? You can see them lines. Oh, annoying. So after the fuss of the December sets and everybody having nail art and Santas and reindeers and penguins and snowflakes and all that kind of thing, in January everyone comes for the nude sets, everybody comes for the plain, the clean girl, the French, all that kind of stuff. But this is what I was going for. I wouldn't normally do white nails. I don't wear white clothes. Can't keep nothing clean, me. And I've got purple and pink hair, so as soon as I put these in my hair, these are going to be ombre purple from the ends, not by choice, but they will be. But I kind of like them. I did them because I wanted to do the old white thing, you know. None of my clients were going for it. They all had their own ideas, which is great and also rude. No, I'm joking. They're great. But yeah, I thought I'd give these a go, and I thought I'd bring you along with me for the ride. So I'm just top coating these with the Henna TPO Free 2.0 Diamond Shine top coat. No white top coat as well. My god, I love a non-white top coat. And there we go. That is it. Look, a little bit of top coat on that thumb. Stunning. I do love top coat over glitter. It just makes everything pop. And I do finish file the free edge of these after, but I think I took that out as well. Oh my god, look at the shine on them. Insane. That top coat is insane. Need to get on and order that. If you do order from www.wowbownails.com, use my code LisaJWB10 to get 10% off on the website, just so you know. Look at them. They are stunning, honey. I absolutely love them. And I see the brush marks driving me wild. Even now I'm looking at them while I'm doing this voiceover for the video, and it's driving me insane. Annoying. I just used the ombre brush. I got it out for that and then didn't use it. Silly. I actually really like them. They are low profile, nice and thin, clean, simple, January vibes, snowy, frosty, cloud, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. I love them. Let me know what you think about them in the comments, and let me know what else you'd like to see me do, because this will be the year of more stuff on YouTube, I think. So if you want to see it, I'm happy to do it. Just let me know. Hope you've enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.